Jawaballs!
Recording will start soon, and we're recording. And hello, everybody. Here we are. I
Excellent.
I have a surprise for you. It's Mini Wargaming Dave.
Jawaballs!
I first met Mini Wargaming Dave. God, the first time we met was I think a Games Day, like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Remember you interviewed me, and we were talking about like Assault Marines or something like that. I think I think that was the first time we did a big charity army, and
Hmm.
I think um, we had the armies on display at Games Day that day. I think that was the time, but that kind of is my segue into today because I asked Mini Wargamer Dave to pop in and help me create the army list for my most recent charity project. Every year, the last 5 or 6 years, I've done work for the Nova Charitable Foundation at the Nova Open, painting models and creating armies. Last year, I led a team for a Blood Eagles army, and I think. To pad my ego, I think that army set the record for the Nova fundraising. The army itself made about $30,000, and
Wow.
yeah, I think the numbers were massive, the biggest yet. And the Blood Eagles Army last year, we called it crossing the Primaris Rubicon. Um, was a huge success. So this year, trying to come up with ideas on what I would do, I think I landed on doing a Khorne army, World Eaters, and having no idea about a Chaos army. I'm like, who can I ask for help making this army list? There he is. So
Huh.
I sent Mini Wargamer Dave a message, and he's like, "Hell yeah, okay, I'm in." So that brings me to Dave. Dave, how are you?
I am excellent, and thank you very much. Very honored to be a part of this, and it's always for a good cause. So I'm excited to jump right in and build an awesome World Eaters army.
Yeah. It's in case you aren't familiar with the way this works, artists from around the world paint models and donate their time to the Nova. Who holds the raffles, and you go through the Nova website and you purchase tickets. For every ticket you purchase, your name gets entered once into the raffle, and then they hold the drawings, and worldwide you can win these armies, and they ship them out to you for free. It's been going on for years, and I don't know the exact numbers, but there's been lots of money made for charities like Doctors Without Borders and the Fisher House, which is a charity based in the U.S. which supports veterans. Lots of great stuff happens. So um, Dave's gonna help build a list, and we're gonna talk about it. Let me present. I'm gonna show my uh, screen. I have my roster editor up here. Come on, here it goes. Now, we haven't really talked much about the list. Boy, it's taking a while to load, not responding. Hmm. I've been teaching. I'm a teacher, and I've been teaching through Google Meet for a year now. And of course, when it really matters, right now, I've got Dave. It's gonna crash. Go
Ah.
figure. Um, we're gonna crash. I'll be back. And nuts. So I'm going to assume I lost my intro, and it doesn't look like it's uploading. That is extremely frustrating, but I'll come back later on and do all that again without Dave. I'm not going to waste his time. So the short of it is that uh, I am leading a team. For this year's Nova Open Charitable Foundation, and we're making a Khorne World Eaters army. So my friend Dave here is going to help since I have no idea how to build a chaos list. And honestly, I barely even played eighth edition, so ninth edition is um. Now, let me get this going again here. There. So now
Nice. Got the Battlescribe.
You can see it, right, Dave? The battle scribe.
I can, yes.
So it's not showing up on my overall screen here. Hopefully the recording will show it, but it doesn't really matter because I can see it here on my other screen. So, so Dave, where should we begin?
Well, let's do a battalion detachment. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, let's start there.
Warhammer 9th Edition, new roster, add force.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with a chaos. What am I doing here? A chaos.
So let's see. It should be.
Oh God, I'm glad I got you here because I have no idea.
Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in.
Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah, Chaos Space Marines
And battalion.
and battalion. Yeah, battalion
Okay.
detachment.
So roughly, what we're looking for is about a 2,000-ish point army. And I definitely want to, in addition to a 2,000 army, add that new model that just came out, whatever that thing's called, Bella Thule or something. I don't remember.
Be'lakor.
Be'lakor, because that thing was beautiful. So all right. So I know Dave's a purist, and he's not down with the demons. But just to get that demon in there, and I want to paint some of those demons. So we are gonna add a little detachment to this. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do a 2,500 point army.
Now we
So we'll
could add demons to it, without adding like the traditional demons. If you wanted, like there's possessed, we could add to it. There's demon engines.
I have no idea what any of those are. I saw those red dudes that ride like the dogs.
The red dudes that ride like the Lord Discordants.
I don't know. they're like red guys with horns, and they ride on like armored dogs or something like that.
Oh, Blood Crushers. Okay.
Is that what those are called? Anyway, so you're the boss, Dave. So I'm thinking about 2,000 points of Chaos Space Marines,
Okay.
about 500 points of demons, plus that big thing.
So that means of the 2,000 is 500 of demons, or 2,500.
No, an additional 500 points of demons.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's a standard 2,000 point Chaos army.
Yeah.
Plus a detachment of demons if the winner chooses to add, and if the winner is not a purist, and and that big thing. So we'll start with this. So we're gonna add a force then.
Okay.
And we're gonna pick. This would be how do we do this? What will we add?
So the first thing we need to do is make it so the Trader Legion that is selected as World Eaters into the option there. Now I'm not seeing the screen update as you're clicking around stuff, so I think it'll have to be just blind.
Right. Okay. I know what you're saying though. That happens later. I think we can select it.
It depends if we want to add like specific, because in order for say Khorne the Betrayer to be an HQ option, World Eaters needs to be selected first.
Okay, I hear you. I know this. I can do this. So there's Thousand Sons, Chaos, Servants of the Abyss, Renegades and Heretics, Death Guard, Demons.
Because you're using a Battlescribe on the computer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I use it on my phone, so it might be a little different.
Right. Well, let's just start. We'll go with this. We'll hit OK. Oh, I just added another battalion. Okay, let's just start this and see. I'm pretty sure I can add more to it once we're going. Now.
Oh, there we go. I see something now.
Yeah, it should have popped up. You should be able to see what I can see. And here here's where I think we would turn it
Legion.
into a.
There it is, Legion. So on the very top configuration, Legion.
Here it is. Can you see it pop up here?
Yep, I see it now.
And I want World Eaters.
That's right.
There it is now.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay, we're in business.
Okay, so where do we begin?
All right, so leading this, I think it is best if we add Khorne the Betrayer as the first HQ of the two HQs that are mandatory to make a battalion detachment.
Okay, and I think they have a new model for Khorne, right?
Yes, it's
a Primaris version.
Yeah, it's certainly it's nice.
I'm gonna paint that.
It's sweet. Like you'll love it, man. It's not the old kind of the mono pose.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really awesome model.
Yeah,
It's
that's gonna be
fantastic.
good. Fabius Bile. Tell me about that dude. I know he's like an apothecary, right? But an evil apothecary.
Yeah, I mean, Fabius Bile, he's his own army now, man. He's the Creations of Bile army that only he can be a part of, which is something completely different. That's War of the Spider.
It's all. You are treading on new ground for me. I have no idea what any of that is. I'm so far out of the game, Dave, that it's embarrassing.
So yeah, awesome lore-wise, but he's not going to be part of this army today. What I recommend is a Lord Discordant for your second HQ choice.
On Hellstalker?
That's right.
There he is.
Yeah. So this is sweet because later on we'll be adding some more demon engines, and he buffs demon engines.
All right, great.
Okay, so let's go to some troops now. Because we're world eaters, we have unlocked Khorne Berserkers as a troops choice. So we need at least 3 here. So let's make all 3 of these units Khorne Berserkers. Now I'm going to recommend that we make them 5-man squads, and then we're going to change the war gear on each squad.
Okay.
To be chain axes and chain swords. So
Okay.
we're going to take out the bolt pistol, and we'll add a chain axe.
Astartes chain axe.
Mm-hmm.
There it is on the champion, and then these guys have chain swords. Oop. Can they? They can.
Yep, they can do the same. So the regular dudes will have chain sword and chain axes, and on the champion, we'll give him a chain sword and a power fist.
Okay, so let me go back. I'm back on the Berserker champion, and I thought, oh, so he's not gonna have a chain axe. He's gonna have a power fist.
Power fist and a chain sword.
Can you see the options when it pops up here?
Yep, I can.
Okay, so he's not gonna have a chain sword.
No, he will. He'll have a chain sword. So take out the bolt pistol.
Okay.
And there you go. Yeah.
He's good. All right, so now I don't see any war gear options for the troops here.
The rest of the dudes.
Oh wait, there we go. Hold on.
Yep.
I'm gonna X that.
So yeah, so take out the bolt pistol.
Let me X out the bolt pistol. And now I've got. It doesn't give me an option to give them a. It only gives them a chain sword and a bolt pistol.
Because there's a different build. It should allow you to add new guys with chain swords and chain axes. Maybe you can't change what the one guy has, but you can probably add other guys that start with that. That's how it works.
We can just give them the models can just have the chain axes, right?
Yeah.
And then then the owner when he makes his list can add that in there to the list. So
they'll be modeled with chain swords and chain axes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And then 1 icon of wrath.
Where is that? The champion?
Just on one of the 4 regular dudes has an icon of wrath.
Okay. So again, I don't have an option. There's got to be a way to add that in here.
Yeah.
Hold on. So let's look at Khorne Berserkers. Khorne Berserkers. Oh wait. Oh look.
There it is.
Here's the option here. So
There
it's so we're gonna take away those. We're gonna go with the chain axes, and then
icon of wrath.
Icon of wrath is right here.
Perfect.
There it is.
There it is, man.
So all 3 of these units are the same.
All the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would actually, there should be a way to duplicate the one that you just configured instead of doing the same thing
just redoing it all.
Yeah.
Well, by the time I figure that out, I can have this all done. Did the other 2 squads get icons of wrath?
Yep, they're all built the exact same.
Okay.
Yeah. But I would actually suggest doing an additional unit, so you have 4 in total.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the the sergeant gets the fist, but no bolt pistol.
Correct. Yeah. So this is a true Khorne, true close combat centric. So these guys, other than their frag and crack grenades, they don't have any shooting attacks.
So he gets a chain sword and a power fist. Okay, and then all right, good. This one, Icon of Wrath. The purist goes with no pistols. I love it. I would never have even realized that Khorne Berserkers don't like pistols.
Not the ones that I build. I mean, they certainly exist, but I certainly prefer the ones without the pistols because you got an extra attack with the chainsword if you add the chainsword, so it's just so much more fun.
Well, you are the expert. Okay. So did I get these guys all? What is this guy? What Astartes? Chainsword and plasma pistol?
I would take it out.
Where is that? How do you get there?
How do you sneak in?
How does? Oh, you know what? It kind of, as I was erasing things, it kind of glitched over here. I think I might have clicked that in by accident. Okay, so 109. They're all the same, so they're good. Right. Okay, and we want one more of these, right?
One more.
All right.
One more.
Troops. Icon of Wrath.
Yeah, it's funny because like doing this, seeing all the little numbers tick and everything, there's this certain little dopamine thing that's happening.
Yes. This makes you want to play.
Yeah, like building lists is one of my favorite things to do, and Battlescribe, I just love it.
It's great. The dopamine, exactly right. It's like a drug.
Now
what?
Okay, dedicated transport. So what we can do now, I mean, 9th edition, 8th edition as well did this. You can have multiple models inside from different units inside the same dedicated transport. So we're going to give 2 rhinos.
Chaos Rhino.
Yeah, because you can have 2 units of berserkers. Still 10-man capacity, right? But you can fit them both in the rhino.
I get it. Yeah, but but berserkers aren't Primaris level though. They're not enhanced.
Not yet. I am holding out hope that they will be updated so that they have 2 wounds apiece, and in the very least have that. But they are fine for attacks because they fight twice in the fight phase. Their Blood for the Blood God special rule allows them to fight twice, which is an awesome amount of attacks.
Yeah, it's good. Mark of Khorne. They get Mark of Khorne, right?
Yeah, well, that's all just keyword now. But it does need to be marked of Khorne. You're right. Everything is marked of Khorne in this army.
Okay. All right.
Excellent. No. I don't upgrade the rhinos with anything else. Yes, I put the mark of Khorne. That's for keyword purposes. That's about it. So we got a couple rhino transport points. Let's go with.
You're starting to get garbled there, Dave.
Is that all right? Same. Good.
There's a. It looks like you're about to crash.
Am I?
You are delayed by about 10 seconds, I'm guessing now.
Oh, 10 seconds. That's not good.
Yeah, this is bad. Well, maybe not 10, maybe 5 seconds.
If it was 8 seconds, then Khorne would want it. But
yeah, I'm losing you.
I'm gonna jump out and come back in. How's that?
Okay. Technology, right? Isn't this great? I figured a Google Meet would be the quickest, easiest way to get this done, and this is turning into a headache.
How's this?
Yeah, perfect.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go on to the next one. Let's go with the Demon Engine. We're gonna add a Mauler Fiend, so that will be in your heavy support.
There he is, a Mauler Fiend.
Yes.
What does that thing do?
Okay, so Mauler Fiend it's similar to Chaos Defiler in that it's also a human engine. However, you're able to tweak the options in such a way where you really focus on close combat goodness. This guy.
All right.
And he moves a bit quicker, and he's, lore-wise, he's a siege crawler. He's able to climb up buildings and just eat them, basically. And
That's awesome.
He goes fast up the field, and he tears things apart. It's amazing.
Love it.
So, Mauler Fiend with the Mark of Khorne, perfect. Let's tweak his options a bit.
I don't see much. I see he only
that-
has Magma Cutter versus Lasher Tendrils.
Yeah, Lasher. We're going to give him Lasher Tendrils.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's all he's got.
That's it. Those Lasher Tendrils are an additional 6 attacks. Yeah, it's nutty.
I gotta find a picture of this thing. I have no idea what it even looks like. What's this thing called? Mauler.
Mauler Fiend. It
Mauler.
It looks cool.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that thing is
I'm
awesome.
experiencing your first time experience vicariously, and it is wonderful. It is wonderful.
That thing looks amazing. All right. Now
so
what?
We're going to add 2 of those. So let's duplicate them. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So where are we at now? We're at
1,182.
Okay. All right.
Halfway.
Excellent. Okay. Let's go back to troops and let's add some cultists.
Chaos Cultists?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, these guys are great for objectives. We're going to increase the size of this unit to a 20-man cultist squad.
Okay, so cultists with auto gun?
Yeah.
Or auto pistol and brutal assault weapon?
To be honest, I don't think it matters. And the reason why is because these guys, they get shot up and they die anyway, and their bullets don't do a whole lot. So we could go with the theme of close combat and just make them auto pistol and brutal assault weapons, just to be more themey about it. And we'll put 20. Let's put 20 there, and we'll take out the gun ones.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
That
and then we'll mark a Khorne.
Cultists, Mark of Khorne.
Mark a Khorne, these guys. Also, the Mauler Fiends need to be Mark of Khorne if they weren't.
I marked them.
Okay, perfect.
And the cultist champion, he gets the brutal assault weapon.
Yep, same thing.
And so there should actually be 19 of these cultists.
The regular cultists, yeah.
With the one cultist champion.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, great. Yeah, so they're great for objectives because they're objective security, special ability.
Yeah.
And the thing about these guys is that,
You're cutting out again, Dave?
On killing them. I'm cutting out again. Here. Let me change the location of where I am in my house. That actually might matter.
Okay. This is sweet. Thank you so much, Dave, for helping. This is awesome.
Oh, yeah, no, my pleasure. I mean, asking to make a world leaders list is, this, pull my arm, okay, do it. Okay, all right. So next, let's go with some fire support. We're going to add some obliterators. So they're also heavy support.
Chaos. That's elites. Okay. Fast attack, heavy support, obliterators. Now these have new models, right? Obliterators?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the new stuff. But Games Workshop really has been stepping up the game. They're putting out some really beautiful models. I almost don't mind the prices.
You know what? I absolutely agree. Their models are gorgeous, and they're every new model release. It's just they're breathtaking models. It's amazing.
They are knocking it out.
I think that they do need to update the Khorne Berserkers. Ironically, out of all this discussion about their beautiful models, that's a very old sculpt.
Yeah,
that needs to be updated.
They look awful.
So, I absolutely agree. Now, if you're not opposed to it, I actually recommend kitbashing for the
berserkers, grabbing 8 Sigmar blood.
Hold on, Dave. This is important. What you're saying right now, and you're cutting out again. How frustrating.
How's that?
Okay.
Is that good? Is that better?
Maybe if you just turn the camera off. Try turning your camera off.
How's that?
I can hear you fine. I wasn't. Yeah. Let's go with this for now. Let's see how this helps. I always make the kids turn the cameras off too when we're having a bandwidth issue. So, I can hear you fine. So let's now go ahead. Start over again. You were talking about kit bashing.
Yes, because the Khorne Berserk models are old and need desperate updating. What I strongly recommend is that you kit bash using the 8 Sigmar Blood Warrior kit. Get 10.
That
get
garbled
10
what you just said. The Sigmar.
I'm gonna hang up and come back again.
Yeah. This is important. Frustrating, right, guys?
How's that? Better?
It looks better for now. We'll see how long it holds.
Do you want to turn off my camera again?
Yeah, try that. See if that will just save it from the start. Then we can. Okay, so you were saying kit bash, and then you garbled again as you were explaining what we're going to kit bash.
Okay, so Age of Sigmar Blood Warriors.
I'm writing this down.
Okay.
Okay, and go ahead.
So Age of Sigmar Blood Warriors, 10 come box.
What was that again?
10 of the models come in a box.
10 per box. Okay.
There isn't. You'll need to kit back because there's only one icon of rat that you can use, and there's only one weapon would be equivalent to a power fist, which is a massive axe, like this massive weapon that you can use as the power fist, or you can use the power fist from an actual Khorne Berserker box. So I would recommend legit kit bashing, combining the two kits if you can.
Okay, yeah, we can do this. I just have to know what I have to tell the Nova to provide, because Nova provides all the models to all the artists.
Okay.
So we're gonna have the same person paint all the berserkers. So what's he gonna need here exactly to get this done?
So there's he'll need 2 boxes of Blood Warriors.
Okay, so 2 Age of Sigmar Blood Warriors.
Yeah.
And
he'll need well, we could actually make it better by adding some Chaos Chosen to this mix too, to the actual army build.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't we do that first, and then we'll go over what models we'll need.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's continue building the list.
Okay, great. What's next?
Okay.
So I just put the obliterators. What do they have for weapons?
Yes. So let's add more obliterators to this unit of obliterators. I prefer putting 3.
Okay. Wow, they're expensive.
Yeah. They are expensive, absolutely. Now, it's going to feel counterintuitive for a lot of Chaos Space Marine players to add obliterators to this army, because typically the Marcus Lanesh is put on a group of obliterators because they have access to a stratagem called Endless Cacophony, which allowed them to shoot twice in the shooting phase.
Okay.
So we're not going to do that because we're going themed. But at the same time, obliterators are so strong that it's a very good idea that they're included, just so there's some fire support in this army. Because otherwise, there isn't really much.
Oh, lost him. Sorry for the dead space here. I was just looking at my other screen, and I think that my original intro managed to save. So I think that we might have that. We'll see. Waiting for Dave to pop back in. This is actually pretty cool. This is going to be an amazing army to behold. So right now we've got Khorne the Betrayer and a Lord Discordant on a Hellstalker. And we've got, let me go back to him. He's got the Mark of Khorne. I think Khorne's the Warlord. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. So we've got, he's back.
Hey, man. That was odd. All of a sudden, I see this saying, "You have been dismissed from this meeting." Like, what?
Well, it seems like your bandwidth issue is cleared up, so maybe this was a good thing.
Awesome. Okay. Should we do
I
the
was
camera
just
thing?
kind of, I think we're good. Yeah, I think I was just elaborating on what we have so far. So let's get back to it. So we had, we were talking obliterators.
Obliterators, yes.
So so they can have whatever gun they want, right? So
Yeah, that's the cool thing about them, and
okay.
you can bring them in later on in the game.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so they can just come in and wreak havoc on whatever part needs some pressure applied.
All right. Well, now what do we have?
1,600. Okay, excellent. Let's do a Helldrake.
Oh, yeah, it's like that dragon looking thing, right?
Yeah.
He's a flyer.
Yep.
Helldrake, there he is. Okay. Mark of Khorne. Bale Flamer or Hades autocannon?
Baleflamer.
Awesome.
That's it. That's it for him.
No, that's great.
Okay, so we're actually we're pretty good with the stuff that we have. Now we have a few options, few ways in which we can go. We can go Terminators or Chosen. You know, we could let's try Terminators and see how it is for points.
There they are. Terminators.
Because the cool thing about these guys in this army is that they have access to the Red Butcher's stratagem, which give them a couple command points, but it allows them the Blood for the Blood God special rule, which allows them to attack twice.
Nice.
In the fight phase, which is nuts. It's nutty, like how awesome they can be.
What do they have for weapons?
Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna just flip this over. I like putting power fists on them.
Okay. So
power fists, they have a flat 2 damage now for power fists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For the longest time ever, they were D3 damage, but that's since been updated. And then we'll put combi meltas on them as well. These guys, they should have access to the Icon of Wrath as well.
They do.
Yeah. That allows you to reroll your failed charge.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And the champion. Same thing. Combi, Melta.
Yeah.
And power fist.
Yeah.
Okay. We're at 1992.
Okay, yeah, we're not 1992 with 8 points to spare. See, that's Khorne's number, so it's not an accident.
Eight is Khorne's number?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love it.
I
So
think
should we just end it there with
yeah.
1990? Dave, can you do me a huge favor when you find some time? Kind of write this up. Write up a theme for the army because like last year I wrote a really good theme for the Blood Angels army. So this has to be part of it.
Are you
Write a
talking about
background.
like a narrative blurb?
Yeah, like a couple paragraphs. Just what this army is, like the story. Because like I wrote for the theme, the story behind the army last year. It happens. The army takes place. It represents the Blood Angels right after they were saved by Calgar. He came right to Baal Prime, or was it no? It was the big guy. What's the big guy's name? The Primarch. The Ultramarines Primarch.
Magnus? Oh, Gilman.
Yeah, he comes right, and they save the Blood Angels from the Tyranids, and so then Mephiston enters the Primaris Rubicon and becomes Primaris. So the theme of that army was the old and the new. So Mephiston led a detachment of all the new Primaris, while Dante led a detachment of the survivors of the battle for Baal Prime.
Very cool.
So it was really fun to write the story of the army. So if you could write something up for this,
sure.
With all of your amazing creativity, I'm sure that would be amazing and way better than what I could do because I don't know anything about these guys.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. No problem.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be special. So okay, so we're gonna leave that at 8 points, and this is cool. So let me save this roster. I want to save the roster. Yes. There's validation errors. I don't think we really have to worry too much about that because basically we're just coming up with the models anyway that we're gonna get.
There's I think you got to select a warlord. That's probably
I did that. I selected Khorne as the warlord.
Okay.
Let's see what the errors are. New roster must have one more battle size, minimum one.
Yeah, so you got to show that it's strike force.
Configuration is a battle size, right? Right here, 3 CP. Detachment.
Yeah, so it's going to be bigger than that. You'll have 12 CP with this. So that needs to be changed to.
Oh, over here.
Yeah, so you're a strike force.
There it is. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So now we're gonna save roster. Not been saved. Do you want to save the roster? Yes. And we're gonna call this.
It might. Yeah, the validation, whatever. It's probably because like some things aren't Mark of Khorne and they need to be.
No, it's fixed. It's all good.
It's all good. Okay.
Yeah. All right. What are we calling this? Dave's. What's the name of this army gonna be? What do you think?
Let's see. What's a good Khorne name? Well, I mean, it's Khorne's. He's leading it, right? But Khorne is kind of a lone wolf on the battlefield. So it actually might be better if the Lord Discordant is actually the warlord. That sounds funny because Khorne is Khorne and he's amazing, but he just kind of goes off and destroys things, and whatever he leaves in his wake is kind of what Khorne wills, right? So
by the way, we didn't give the Lord Discordant any options.
You're absolutely right. You're right.
That's
we didn't
gonna ruin
do that.
our 8 points, but
it might. We might have to tweak a cultist or two depending on how many points this is.
All right. This is Khorne. This is the blood god having his way with us, teases us, then makes us go back and fix it. So let's give him some options here.
Yeah. So I think Lord Discordant is defaulted to Bale Flamer.
He's got an autocannon, a bolt pistol, frag and crack grenades.
Yeah, let's give him the Talisman of Burning Blood because we'll make him the Warlord. So that allows him to advance and charge in the same turn, which is awesome. He gains that extra movement.
Excellent.
It also allows him to re-roll his failed charge should he fail it. So he's going to get up into the fray, which is amazing.
Yeah. World Eaters, Blood Hunger. What's Blood Hunger?
That's I don't prefer using that as my warlord trait, which is that should be like the World Eater specific one.
Yeah. But that doesn't really matter for this. Market Khorne. So his Bale Flamer. Now we're at 1997.
We can give him the disciple just for fun. Like obviously the person whoever's fielding this can change it, but like if we're doing theme stuff here, let's make him a disciple of Khorne for the warlord trait on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. That allows him to re-roll hit and wound rolls against characters, and actually increases the number of attacks too, I think. So that's pretty sweet.
So that looks like he's all set then.
Yeah, Bale Flamer. Okay, so how are we for points? Are we over now?
We're at 1997.
97. Okay, it was a good year. Yeah, so we're looking. Okay, so Blood Hunger is actually an artifact. So that one, Codex traits, range weapons. We can select it. We can select the Blood Hunger if we want to.
He's got an error. Too many selections from Artifacts of Chaos.
Oh wait, ha. Never mind. The Talisman of Burning Blood is his artifact. That's why it was like, messing with my brain. So that's the best one to give him. I suggest that one. So he's all good. Okay. 1997, we're good.
Okay.
Good catch on that. And I think we're done with building the list.
How do I just save? Save roster. And save. Yes. Okay. All right. So there's that. So now let's throw together a 500 point demon detachment.
Okay.
So that fits within the theme here. So I'm gonna just make a whole new roster.
Okay.
Because like in the game, so basically he would just select a chaos detachment and make a 1,500 points from the models he has here, and then add 500 points of demons, right, as a separate detachment.
Yeah, I mean that's certainly within the rules. You can absolutely do that as a separate detachment for sure.
Okay.
He has to pay extra CP for that.
Right.
Because that's how it works now. If you have other armies that are joining, you pay because you start with 12 command points, and then however many extra command points it would be to add an additional detachment to it.
Oh, okay.
I don't prefer to do that. I like going like one solo army, but for the theme of this, let's jump right in.
Option. So Chaos Demons.
Chaos Demons.
And battalion detachment.
I would go less because it's only 500 points.
Right. So then we're looking at what is it? A spearhead detachment? What is this?
So it'd be patrol. If anything, it would be a patrol because of the size.
Patrol detachment. Boom. And Chaos Demons patrol detachment. Here we are. Okay. Oh. So we're gonna actually make this 500 plus Be'lakor.
Okay, 720. If provided that the points stay the same, which
well, Be'lakor is just like the that's just the extra option here. So all right, because that model's going into this army no matter what.
Awesome.
We're gonna find someone to paint that thing. I'm not even gonna tackle it.
Beautiful model.
Yeah. So okay. So what do we got?
Okay. Well, we already have a massive demon, so
So we're not gonna worry about him. We're gonna get him separate, and so we don't have to add him to this.
Okay.
So for here, this is just a 500 point detachment. So what are we gonna have?
So I mean, if we wanted to, we could just go with what you get in a Start Collecting Khorne Demons box, which is the Blood Throne with some Blood Crushers and Blood Letters. We could go that route, see how many points we're at.
Okay, so Blood Throne.
Yep. For your HQ.
troops are blood letters.
Yeah.
And those are the red dudes with the horns?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, probably a couple of units there. Yeah.
2 of those. Okay.
Yeah, they're probably 10-man. Yep, perfect. Okay. And then, yeah, Blood Crushers.
Those are the ones, those little dudes on the big thing, right?
You got it.
They look like rhinos, I guess, right?
Yeah, Juggernauts of Khorne.
Okay. And you said juggernauts of Khorne?
Or, yeah.
No, that's the things that they write on.
That's right.
Okay. So we're at 410 points. What else?
Okay, so we got something else we could add here. For 80 points it is. Let's see, what can we add for 80 points? Maybe another...
Squeeze in another HQ?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
What's a Bloodmaster?
Something less than 80 points. That's what
he's 60. There's got to be a HQ that from those little demon guys, right? There must be a character,
yeah, like
demon
a herald.
that looks like one of those guys.
Yeah, I would go with a Herald of Khorne if you can.
Herald of Slanesh. I don't see a Herald of Khorne.
Or a blood.
I don't know. So many. Bloodthirster of he's 250 points.
Yeah, Bloodthirsters are awesome, man. I tell you, like they're fun. Lots of, but you have Bellicor, so that kind of that takes that, right? I would go with the Bloodmaster, to be honest, because you got.
He's really the only one that fits within the points.
Yeah.
What's Karanak?
He's a 3-headed dog. 3-headed dog character. So yeah, you could do him.
Is he corny?
He's very corny. He like sends his whispers and like it messes with people's minds and like he kind of messes with their brain before he attacks them, and that's what he's all about.
I'm looking up what a Bloodmaster looks like right now. Oh, that's him. He looks like one of those dudes.
One of the bloodletters. He's just a bigger bloodletter. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna go with.
Okay.
The Bloodmaster, because he looks like a bloodletter.
Cool.
And
470. Now there's some options. Let's see. Let's see what happens when you add some options to these units. So with the bloodletters, because these guys.
Okay. Banner of Blood.
Yeah.
Demonic Icon or Instrument of Chaos. We've got 30 points.
I would. Okay, so we actually might want to. Let's add all the options to these guys so they're modeled with them. We might actually take out the Bloodmaster because of all the upgraded stuff.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add Instrument of Chaos.
Yeah.
Like one or.
Yeah, just one. I would do one out of all the 3 there.
Okay. That 495. And we have the other unit.
495, yeah.
What's down here? We can add to this one.
Yeah, I would.
It's a Blood Hunter.
That's the leader of the Blood Crushers.
Okay. No real options here.
So I would take out the Bloodmaster and then just upgrade each unit, because each unit needs upgrades and we need points for that.
Roger that. Okay, so blood letters. Okay, we're at 460. And the Blood Crushers, they get the Banner of Blood and all these too?
Yeah. Now, let's see what the Banner of Blood does. Let's because that one's a different one where
power of the banner can be used once per battle. Just before the bearer's unit declares a charge, it can charge 3d6 instead of 2d6.
Okay, so the thing is, that is 1 command point. So that's not something that is modeled. So we actually don't need to click those.
Okay.
Yeah,
demonic
that's what
icon?
I thought. Because the demonic icon is the icon, right? So Banner Blood is the stratagem.
Mm-hmm. So we want this.
Yeah, we want the 2 on the bottom for each unit.
Okay. 485. 15 points left.
And that's second bloodletter unit.
Did I miss something? They're the same.
Oh, you already did them? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe let's check the Blood Throne to see if that needs any.
Warlord's the only option there.
Okay. And then there's like traits and relics and things. But I don't think we need to worry about that.
No.
For him. Honestly, I think this is good because this is what you get in the Start Collecting box. So it's nice and clean.
All of these are in that box?
Yeah.
Amazing. That's perfect. Oh, did I lose you?
I'm still here. You can hear me?
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Well, let's talk. So then let's figure out what I'm going to need to tell them that we're going to have to get. So let's for those berserkers, we're going to get 2 boxes of Age of Sigmar Blood Warriors.
Yes.
What else do we need?
You need obliterators. I'm just double checking to see how many boxes you need. It might be 3 in a box, but
So
let me just check that.
okay, so we got Be'lakor, we got the Chaos Demon Start Collecting box.
Yep. Chaos Demons Start Collecting. Be'lakor, Khorne the Betrayer, 2 Mauler Fiend boxes, 1 Helldrake box.
Obliterators are 3 in a kit.
3 in a kit. Okay, perfect.
Are they? I was asking.
Oh, you're asking me? I'm double checking because I remember. Here's the thing about obliterators. They come in Shadow Spear.
Right.
But do they come separately? And the answer is I'm not actually certain because I have never assembled obliterators. I've never actually purchased a box and assembled them.
Start collecting Chaos Space Marines. That's not what I'm looking for.
They Chaos Space Marines Start Collecting. They do. There's 2 that do come in a box of those, but you get a bunch of other stuff too that we didn't get.
Yeah, that's okay. Armies of Chaos. What would they be? They'd be Chaos Space Marines, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna look down here. Oh, so we need a Chaos Space Marine Terminators, so we need a box of those.
Yes. That should be 5 in a box.
Yeah. And I'm looking for the oblits. Aspiring champion. I just searched. Maybe I spelled it wrong. It didn't show up. That Chaos Space Marine box set showed up, or the Start Collecting showed up.
For which one?
When I searched for obliterators.
Okay.
Plague Marines, Defiler, Fallen, Nurgle Prince. I'm looking through everything now. Demon Prince.
To make things easier, what we could do is go with Havocs instead of obliterators.
A box set of Havocs.
Yeah, if we did that, that might be.
Okay. So a squad of Havocs instead of a Blitz.
Yes. Yeah. Let's try that and see where we're at with points.
Okay, I gotta bring. So I'm gonna save this. Saving Age Demons. Okay, save. Now I'm gonna open an existing roster. Dave's Khorne. Okay, and we're gonna go down and we're gonna get rid of that Obliterator squad.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try something different there.
We're gonna go with Havocs. Are they a heavy support? They are. Okay.
Yeah. 125.
They're like Devastators, right? Havocs.
Yes. So there's 5 in a squad. So they're higher toughness now. That's the cool thing about these guys. And then we can give them. Let's give them Reaper chain cannons. Oh, I just thought about something else too. Just out of courtesy for Nova, let's not go with these guys. Sorry to jump around so much. The reason why is because you get 1 gun per. You get like 1 of each type of weapon. So in order to have an entire squad with each of the same gun, you'll have to get like 4 boxes. So let's go with Chosen instead.
Okay. Really, they only put 1 weapon option in there?
Yeah.
Of each. That's crappy. Chosen. Where are the Chosen? They're elite.
Elites, yeah. Now, ironically, the same thing might be the case with the Chosen. The thing is, I haven't modeled these guys in so long that off the top of I know for sure it is Havocs because I've done it recently, but with Chosen, I'm not sure. But either way, it can be cool. We can make a theme out of this, and then we can iron out exactly what they need by looking at what's in the sprue of the Chosen.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. I'm looking for Chosen.
Do you see 4 Meltas? It might be something similar, where it's like 1 of each weapon type.
Chaos Chosen. That is not 40k. That looks like. I guess they're a fantasy army as well.
Oh yeah, like the Age of Sigmar.
I don't see. Yeah, they're. Hold on. That's annoying.
Ever Chosen? Is that the one you're looking at?
I just typed in Chosen, and
okay.
I got 5 options. None of them were 40k. Chaos Space Marines. Havocs. Nope. Come on. Noise Marine weapons. Warsmiths, Chaos Space Marines, Terminator Lord. Possessed. Mutilators. Khorne Berserkers. No Chosen.
All right. Yeah. That's what I suspected as well. That's kind of like.
Are they just not a box set anymore?
It's one where you gotta. I think it's one where you gotta like kitbash and do something funky there. It's not an easy one to do. So let's do this. Let's add a Hellbrute instead.
Okay. Hellbrute. There he is. Mark of Khorne. What's he gonna get?
Let's give him a Thunderhammer. It's a Hellbrute hammer.
Hellbrute.
In the middle.
Hammer. No Hellbrute fist. Okay.
Yeah. We can give him. Yeah. Let's keep the multi-melta on him.
He's got a.
Multi-melta has 2 shots now.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to add a little bit more fire support. We probably have another couple 100 points.
We are at. Yeah, we have 193 points.
193. Okay. Elites. Let's see. Heavy. So we have 193 points we can spend on stuff. Let's see. Let's look at the see what other options we have for elites.
We have Chaos Contemptor Dreadnought. Ooh, a Dreadnought.
That's a Forge World thing.
We can get them. Usually, like they get like businesses last year donated models. A lot of people really help out with this project.
Fast attack.
Chosen. So, like, what's new? What's new in the 40K world here for Chaos?
Lord Discordant, which is great because we already have one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. The Oblits are new. They are, but they're just kind of funky to get when it comes to like modeling. You got to get the Shadow Spear or the Start Collecting, and there's a lot of other models that won't be used. And so I feel bad, like, oh, get this one box and you'll only use a couple models out of it. Plus, you need to get two
the
boxes.
thing is that they would like, I'm sure, I don't know exactly where or how they get all the stuff, but if we need it, they'll find a way to get it. That's what, you know, they'll get someone to like, you know,
procure them.
Someone will get them somehow. There's a guy that his job is to get models.
Okay.
So I don't think it would be a problem. You know, they can find a way to get the models.
Okay. Yeah.
So
if that's the case, we could just simply go back to what we were doing and put 3 obliterators in there.
Go back to the 3 Oblits.
Yeah, like if they don't have any problem getting them.
I don't think there would be a problem. And guess what? If there is, we'll just go back and so what's plan B here if they have a hard time getting the Oblits?
Okay.
What else is like brand new? I'm looking here at the models. All of the model line. What is that thing? Vex Machinator, Archlord Discordant. Oh, is that the guy? Lord Discordant?
Lord Discordant is yeah, he's the new guy. I mean, we could always. Now we're maxed for our. Are we maxed for a heavy support? No, we have one more heavy support.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add another Lord Discordant. He's a heavy support choice if he's not an HQ choice. So let's add another Lord Discordant. Let's try that. Is he 220?
Where is he? He's in the heavies? I don't see him.
Or is he only HQ?
He's only HQ.
Yeah. Okay, so he's only HQ then.
Chaos Space Marine Sorcerer. Is that new?
I mean, there is a newer model, but we can't add. Not that
he would not be in Khorne.
No, he won't be in the Khorne army. We could add another HQ. We can have 3 HQs if we wanted to, and add another Lord Discordant. $195, and we got a couple 100 points left. I think that actually works out.
Lord Discordant on a Hellstalker, another one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a fun list. This is very close combat.
Yeah. All right. So this puts us at 2002. We've got Karn and 2 Lord Discordants here, and this guy. We'll have to knock a. So what's the?
We can knock a cultist out.
Yeah, we can just drop a cultist. Maybe that'll put us down to.
Yeah, that should put you at like
1992. What is his problem? Why is he not like?
Should be 6 points.
One more. He needs one more selection for Mark of Khorne. There it is. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna go to the Chaos Cultists, and we're gonna drop one down. We're at 1996.
You know what? I'm digging this list better. I think it works better. You got a couple Mauler Fiends, a couple Lords Discordant. You have Karn. You have your some cultists running around. You have your Khorne Berserkers with and there's a Hellbrute as well, and Terminators. Yeah, this is a good, meaty, scary list where people look at it like, man, I don't want to be anywhere near that in close combat.
Right. Then that's my kind of list.
Yeah. Like, it's not the strongest in shooting, but the stuff that does get to the shooting, like get to combat after it's being shot at a bunch, it's going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is it then. Okay. So I'm going to save this guy. Okay, so that's saved. So now let's figure out the model list here. So we have Chaos Demons start collecting. We have Khorne, Be'lakor, Noble Blitz, 2 Mauler Fiends. Oh, we need the 2 Lord
Discordant.
2 Lord Discordant. Start collecting set. Khorne, Be'lakor. 2 Mauler Fiends. 1 Helldrake. Chaos Terminators. We need, how many come in the Cultist set?
Should be 10.
So
Couple boxes.
times 2 Cultists. What else do we have?
Hellbrute. Hellbrute.
Hell Brute. Okay, what else do we got? Terminators, I got that. Mauler Fiends, I got that. Helldrake, there he is. 2 Chaos Rhinos. And Terminators are in, Hellbrute's in. And then back to the Chaos Berserkers. So we need 2 Age of Sigmar Blood Warrior kits.
Yep.
And what else?
I guess we could go with a couple Chaos Space Marine boxes too.
And how many come in those? So those are new, right? They'll look Primacy.
Yeah, they're bigger sized.
Yeah, so that's good. That'd be good. Yeah, so there's a new. Oh, I'm looking for it now. Chaos Space Marine kit. Let's see. Why is? Yeah, those look nice. So those are the updated.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah.
and to.
So with that, we'll get the other 2 Icons of Wrath, right? Because you'll get the 2 from the Blood Warriors kits, and then you'll get the 2 from the Chaos Space Marines kits, and then also you'll get Power Fist from the Chaos Space Marines kits.
Okay, so the the God, I'm having a brain fart here. The Berserkers will get 2 Age of Sigmar Blood Warrior kits and 2 Chaos Space Marine kits. Then they'll have to kit bash them.
Yep, that should be good.
Okay, so 2 Lord Discordant, 2 Chaos Demons, Khorne Betrayer, Be'lakor, 2 Rhinos, 2 Mauler Fiends. Excellent. This is going to be one amazing friggin' army. It's going to be awesome. So, I think that's going to wrap this up here, this little session, Dave. So, how was your painting? Would you be interested in painting anything?
What do you want me to paint?
Well, that's up to you.
Here's the thing, though. If it's being painted by one artist, like, I mean, I'm not a painter per se, right? Like, I wouldn't want my poor color scheme to kind of like, oh, here's the one poorly colored.
Pick a model.
I'll do. Let's see, which one wouldn't be too bad? I could do Khorne.
I think I want to do Khorne.
Okay. Which one should I paint?
Well, we have Lord Discordant. We'll have the same guy. The Helldrake is a single entry.
Here, one sec.
You know, you can have Khorne because I think I'll just take the demons.
You'll take the demons, okay?
Yeah. So Khorne is yours.
I will do Khorne. You know what? This for Nova, I will do this. I've recently started to get back into hobbying, and I've been converting up some Khorne orcs. So I've been kind of bitten by the hobby bug again. So I think this is a good thing. So I'll do Khorne, and I think that it's probably best if some stuff is painted first, and then I will do my best to kind of like match
Yeah, what we do is we come up with a recipe and share it out, and everyone does the same recipe.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so Khorne, I mean, I don't even know. I've never painted any Khorne, so I'm guessing there's like a darker red than Blood Angels, right?
Yeah, I mean,
but we don't really, because we have Khorne. You know, then we have the demons. The Mauler fiends are kind of different, right? They'll be red, but they have like gold trim on them.
yeah, they could have the
And
gold.
the Helldrake is the same kind of thing. The Terminators will be red as well, right? The Khorne.
Yep.
So they'll be all the same. The Cultists don't matter. The Hellbrute. Did I look at the Hellbrute?
Yeah, that's armored as well. So similar to the Mauler Fiend, actually, is how it's modeled. It's got a bit of fleshy.
It's like a dreadnought, kind of.
Yeah, it's a Chaos
Excellent.
Dreadnought.
That's awesome. All right.
The difference, though, it has fleshy bits plus the armored bits. That's the difference.
So, but Khorne, he can, you have a lot of freedom, but he's just the one. So I think that'll be a really valuable addition to the army. The mini Wargaming Dave, Khorne the Betrayer. That could be a lot of fun to paint live and stuff too. So I think that's it. That's the deal. You get Khorne, and I'm gonna send this list off to the boss. And thank you so much for your help.
My pleasure, man.
That's awesome. So I'll look forward to. So you're gonna write up a theme for the army, a little story, a backstory for them, and I'll send that in, and we're gonna blow last year out of the water with this army.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
All right, Dave. It's been a pleasure as always, and thank you so much for all your help. And I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. All right. Let's. What did they say? What's the new phrase? They said, "Let's get on it." Yeah, let's get on it.
All right, my friend. I'll talk to you.
Okay. Bye.
Have a good one. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and be looking for more content as we paint this army up and get it ready for Nova. And please look for more information about how to win this army. And I'll be putting links up on YouTube. So good luck. I hope you win. All right. Have a great one. I'll see y'all soon.